Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. What do we have? Oops. All right, we have strength. Before I speak on it, let's get a little bit more. Okay. The strength to walk away from a very difficult situation. Big hugs to you, collective, because I feel like I just kind of feel like I hear doing the hard work, letting go of something or someone that is not meant to travel with you into your future. And I feel like there is heartache and some heaviness associated with this choice. It's like we know that the right choice is the right choice, but it still doesn't make it any easier. It still doesn't make it hurt less, right? And it's like knowing that when I let go of this burden that there will be opportunities. It's like still not positive that these opportunities are going to yield what you're looking for, but knowing without making this decision to shut something down or leave something behind, no opportunities will come with that, right? So it's knowing that you have to create stability in your own world to find your happy again. I feel like that's really, really important. It takes a strong person to make this decision and take the action steps necessary to get you to this stable place. So I do want you to pat yourself on the back. I feel like it's never easy to make big decisions in life, especially ones that really change things around. But Spirit's promise is that there is a new opportunity, a new seed to plant just up ahead. Could even be a whole new potential partner as well, or stepping into your power. I want to say becoming that boss with that King of Wands, that real strategic, careful planning type of boss that I see with the King of Wands. Passionate about making that plan for the future and putting in the action steps to create that growth. Yeah. Whether you are the King of Wands or you'll have a King of Wands in the future, I just feel like there will be a new opportunity in love. I feel like for a lot of you, this is letting go of an old partner who just isn't coming into the future with you. They're just not making the choice. You may have had to give someone an ultimatum as well. It's like either you're with me or you're against me. It's like either we're going to make this work and you're going to put in the effort, or it's like this has to come to an end. And I feel like that's what happened. That was the burden. It's like the burden was knowing the truth. It's like either this person's going to rise to the occasion or they're going to have to fall to the wayside. And that hurts. It's like when you're ready to put in the work, you're ready to put in the action, but somebody else is just not there. It can be very, very sad. So I get that. But I feel like you're ready for a new opportunity. You're ready to get what you're actually looking for. I feel like you had to set healthy boundaries. You got to a point where you're like, look, if you're not giving me what I need, or you can't give me what I need, then I do have to move in a different direction. Yes, that tower had to come down. The confusion sets in. Did I make the right choice? I feel like Spirit's saying you did. You were looking for what was going to fit in your world specifically. What do you want? And in order to have balance in your world, stability in your world, a possible future to have what exactly it is that you want, you had to give something up. I do feel like just around the corner, you'll have a new opportunity. You may even have someone waiting in the wings for this new opportunity with you. I really kind of love it. I feel like, I know it's hard and difficult in the moment, but you're going to feel so much lighter once you lay this burden down. I feel like you've been carrying this, and I do hear carrying the relationship. So you may have been holding up I hear single-handedly carrying a relationship all by yourself. It's like, wait until you get into a situation where it's like that Two of Cups, right? Where someone actually wants to give just as much as you do. Can you imagine how nice that's going to be? Love's not supposed to feel like this. It's not supposed to feel heavy and burdensome like this. Sure, there are moments in life where we have to carry our partners, but it's not supposed to always feel like this, right? There's supposed to be light and happiness and joy and understanding, right? There are a lot of key factors that you weren't experiencing in this past situation. Like I said, it's on its way to you. It is traveling in your direction. That new opportunity is traveling in your direction. And it's going to be a stable offer as well with that Knight of Cups. It is justice in this situation. I feel like Spirit's trying to let you know. It's kind of like that teddy bear thing. It's like, and I feel like that's exactly what Spirit is showing me. It's like, I think I said this in another reading. It's a little girl holding a teddy bear, and this teddy bear is tattered and the ear's falling off and the eye is hanging by a thread, right? The button eye is hanging by a thread, and it's like it's been well loved, so it's not soft or it's not pretty anymore, right? That teddy bear has been loved fiercely, but it's also been used to soothe, right? So it's seen a lot of tears, it's seen a lot of heartache, and Spirit's asking for that. And this little girl has to decide whether or not she's going to give that, offer it back to Spirit. It's giving it up when you don't know what could possibly be in the future. She doesn't see that around Spirit's back that there's a brand new teddy bear, a bigger and better teddy bear, one that's soft and sparkly and brand new, right? She doesn't know that that's coming, but Spirit's asking her to give that over before she realizes that there's something new for her just waiting in the wings, right? And that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Spirit was asking you to be brave, and it looks like you rose to the occasion. It looks like you decided, or you soon will decide, that you need more, right? That you have to be brave and you have to let something go. This may cause an argument. It may cause hurt feelings. And I do feel like this person, it's not that they don't have love for you. It's that they don't act on it. It's that they don't share it. And I feel like that's just something that, is not going to fly for you. It's just not going to work for you. So you're moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving to a greener shore. Yeah, you want an opportunity to have the lover that you're looking for. Yeah. And you might have to do some healing work. But something within you knows that there's something more just up ahead. Yeah. And as soon as you're ready, you'll step out of Hangman that you put yourself in while you do the healing work, and you'll manifest everything you want. Yeah. The stability that you want, the future that you want. You'll be able to nurture that and yourself more as well. I feel like when you come out of a situation where you are putting in all the effort, right? Like I said, I felt like you were single-handedly holding a relationship up all by itself. I feel like you're going to realize that there is time to put into you and to your growth and into your dreams, because you don't have to put in your energy plus someone else's energy. You just have to add your own. It's like the other person's willing to put their energy in too. So you will have time to put in your wishes, hopes, and dreams, right? To create more for your future with this new opportunity, right? I feel like this person had some really toxic habits or toxic ways of maneuvering within a relationship. I feel like this person wasn't willing to change or wasn't willing to grow in this situation. Yeah. I feel like this person was coming to you for salvation. And I feel like it would have been fine if it was just here and there. You know how you do. You help your partner helps you in an equal relationship, right? Equally giving, equally yoked, right? But not in this situation. I feel like this person may have needed you for just about everything. And I feel like, you were still trying to help yourself at that point. And I feel like it just wore both of you down, right? Yeah. Now you can have the opportunity to jump in like the Fool and really have what you're looking for. It's no hard feelings against that person. I know it for a fact. I feel like you're not that type of person at all. And you know that they'll have to find their way on their own. But it's like everybody has to take that path and go through the growth. You know, I hear scorpionic energy. So diving to the depths of self and finding their own way out. We all have to do that at a certain point. That's part of the growth, part of the self-work, right? This person will appreciate it more when they do the work for themselves instead of having you do it for them. They'll appreciate it, right? Because they don't know how hard it is to actually carry that type of energy. I feel like you do, right? There will be celebrating, and I feel like you'll have a chance to come into your highest version of self as well. Like I said, you didn't have time before to focus on your things, but now you will. Spirit wants to give you an equal opportunity to have what you need for the future as well. I am going to cut it there. I feel like what it comes down to is you making the decision that's hard to make. Big hugs to you. I know it's not easy to make a new decision and leave something behind, but I feel like it's necessary. Yeah. And your highest version of self comes from this. So I do love that. Yes, your stability comes from this. Your ability to walk away again and just believe that something better is up ahead is what's going to give you the you that you're looking for. I really love it. Gorgeous energy. Hard, but gorgeous. All right, where do I want to go? This one. All right. Let's see what we've got. What do we have for the collective? Abundance. All right. Growth and stability. Abundance. And the whip in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I hear we're not punishing the self anymore. I really love this. I feel like you've gotten to a point where you have decided that you're not going to berate yourself. You're not going to talk badly about yourself. It's like your own inner voice needs to be kind and compassionate and loving. You would offer anybody else that kindness, that compassion as they're moving through things. It's like, oh, you didn't know better, but now that you do, you'll do better, right? You can be kind and compassionate to others who make mistakes. And I feel like now you're finally extending that to the self. You know, that is a really great and I feel like a really important part of your own spiritual growth is being able to offer that same love, kindness, compassion, and forgiveness to the self. It's always easier to offer it to somebody else, but I see you doing that for you now, which is absolutely, I hear beautiful chef's kiss. Let's see. We have flowers. Yeah. Growth, expansion. Yeah, for you. I love it. Spirit on deck. I hear you're growing. You're blooming beautifully. That tower moment of the past was necessary. The culling away of things that you had to let go of was necessary. Now, we could actually be coming from the last reading into this reading. It may also resonate if the first one did. If the first one didn't, but this one does, that's okay too. But I am kind of seeing a tether here. So, yeah. Look, no more illness, no more talking of negativities, no more expressing the negativities. I feel like this is you staying in a more positive state of mind, not really overly focusing on the hurts of the past, but seeing them for what they were. They were beautiful teachers, painful teachers, but beautiful teachers nonetheless, right? I feel like it showed you how to set those healthy boundaries. It showed you how important your wants and needs are and how ignoring them doesn't get you where you want to go, right? I hear It's My Life and It's Now or Never. I'm hearing that song. So it's like, it's realizing that you had to put that energy into self, being loyal to self, loyal to your heart, your wants, your needs, your wishes, hopes, and dreams. I love it. And even when you can't see where everything is leading you, when you follow your heart, you'll get through it. And I feel like this is something you know. You can always put that faith in yourself and faith in spirit. I feel like this is someone who understands that things come when they're supposed to, and when you believe in it, it will be there waiting for you when you need it. Um, yeah, it's something that you've learned. It's something that you feel. And I hear we do create our reality. So it's like I feel like I'm talking to someone who understands how important it is to switch up those thoughts, how important it is to focus on all the good things and creating the space for those good things. It's like shooting down those thought forms that aren't conducive to your growth and your expansion and your forward movement. Yeah, and I hear shine bright like a diamond. So I feel like you are getting to that point where you're shining so bright. Yeah, you're bringing a lot of happiness into your world. I feel like it doesn't matter. There will be cloudy days. We understand that, but we don't have to live in that cloudy day. I hear, is it a bad day or a bad few minutes that you're extending throughout your whole day? And I feel like maybe before you would have allowed one little thing to ruin ruin your day, right? But now you're like, it's not so bad, or yeah, that happened, but you know what? These other three things happened too, and they were pretty cool. They were pretty awesome. So it's like just seeing things in a different light has led you to a brighter existence. I feel like there's a lot of talk about that and good communication as well. By them, I guess the people around you, maybe people who knew you in the past, maybe they've seen, I hear turn over a new leaf. So yeah, brand new beginning with the stork. I feel like there was a death to the old you. There was transition with this snake and shedding of old skin. And I feel like that might be the topic of this good conversation. It's like, wow, this person has grown so much. This person has really come into themselves. Look how they're shining. They're a different person now, right? Look, they're lucky. They bring good things in towards themselves. They're very creative, very clever. Look at their forward movement. They follow their heart's compass. That's what they say. It's like, I feel like that's what's going on. You might get some good news coming too. It could have something to do with a move or a house. Um, yeah, you might be getting ready to decide whether or not you want to make a physical move. This could be even have something to do with home revamping as well. It's like revamping the space around you gives that fresh, clean, brand new beginning as well. That new energy. It could just be like a I hear spring fall cleaning. So it's like if you're getting here on time, it doesn't matter when you view these messages. If it's for you, you'll know it. These readings are always timeless, but I feel like if you're getting here around about now, it's we're heading into fall, or we will be heading into fall. Um, and I'm feeling like this is like the spring cleaning that we waited on. We never got to it, but now we're getting to it, clearing out the energy, making the space conducive to growth and expansion. We're manicuring the space around us to give us that new and exciting, fresh new energy feel. Yeah, for some of you, like I said, it's a new place. You're getting the key to a new place. It could be a new car as well. But I feel like this has something to do with your stability and being anchored down and feeling safe and secure in this energy. I feel like it is just the new energy. It is conducive to this expansion and growth and I want to say healing in a sense. When we heal the energy around us, we also we keep ourselves in a healed state, right? Um, so with the lily, it's innocence and childlike happiness. I feel like these new things coming in, um, it could just be new little things that you're doing, like I said, but I feel like it brings out the happiness. Did you ever redo your bedroom or just a space around you and you sit in it and you just feel so happy to view it and take it all in? It's like a childlike excitement. It's like a brand new something, a brand new toy. Um, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, and it does have something to do with the coziness and security and safety of home. Um, and I hear you're going to be so happy when you've climbed that mountain, when you've accomplished this. Sometimes we go through heavier periods in our life, and you know, it's harder to get ourselves up and moving. It's harder to get ourselves to do the cleanup thing. And it's like maybe we just kind of, I want to say, we halfway do what we're doing around us because we just don't have the energy. That's okay. I get that when you're going through heavier situations. But maybe you've gotten to the point where you've got some healing under your belt and you're like, I'm ready for the new. I'm ready for something new. And maybe you can't move, but you can do things around you to create that beautiful space. And I feel like that's the mountain you've climbed. You've gone through the healing and revamped your physicality as much as your spirituality, as much as your inner world. It comes out into your outer world is what I'm seeing here. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Enjoy your space or whatever it is you're creating for yourself. Like I said, could be a new car as well. But this new space, I hear new place, new me. So you might have that energy as well. You know, you might start to offer up some things to like a Goodwill. So, you know, you may donate some old things. It's like things that no longer resonate. I feel like a lot of that needs to happen when we move house or we move space. Even when we do a fresh clean out, it's like there could be clothes in there that we're never going to put on our bodies again and they're just hanging there in the closet. It's like, let's create room, let's create space because really, when you create physical space, sometimes you don't realize that you're creating space in your closet or in your drawers and or in your bathroom or wherever, and you're actually making that space conducive to inviting a new person in as well as new energy, right? Well, when they come in, they have to have a place to put their stuff too, right? So I am kind of seeing that. It's like I feel like you might be actually doing that and not realizing that you're actually creating space for someone new as well. Like I said, if you're not moving, wow, let me take a sip because it is so hard to cut that energy. It feels really good. It's like, I feel like I've got a million fresh ideas on how to make this place my place or how to make this space my space again. So I really love that. Okay, where do I want to go? I think I want this. All right, we're going to hop in here. Where are we? Okay. Let's see. What do we have, Spirit? Yeah, home and foundation. We're flowing through each thing here. You know, I'm noticing that these readings kind of flow into each other. You could have, so the very beginning reading could have been the past of your situation, or it's like you can be anywhere along this journey, but I do feel like I see it as like stepping stones on a path through a forest. So it's like Spirit's just saying, yeah, look, wow, look, you are so fantastic. You're amazing. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve a trophy. You deserve some gold medals. I just feel like it's in order. Look, I heard the obstacles have been blocked. I feel like it's because you have decided we have home and foundation, so security, stability, inner growth, and freedom. So surrendering to what is, to all that is. And like I said, a lot of the times that freedom comes with, you know, some heaviness at first. You have to let go of things in order to experience the new. But I feel like the obstacles have been blocked from your path at this time. I feel like you actually have been the one to block out the blockages with all this growth and expansion. Yeah, single, not in a relationship. You could be enjoying your single moments, enjoying that time, really kind of, it's like not looking. I want to say almost single and not looking and just enjoying what is while it's here for you to experience. I feel like you've realized that the single life is just as important as that experience is just as important as being with a partner, right? And we don't always need a partner to be happy. We can be happy in our single energy, right? Just know that love and strong affection is in your future, or it is to be had. You could decide that you want to stay single. Just because a love opportunity comes and makes itself a part of your choice. You don't have to say yes. You could choose you're single, right? But I do feel like you could have some, yeah, you could choose to spend time with friends and experience that as well. But I do feel like love is something for the future. If not, it might be for some of you. Blah, blah, blah. For some of you, I'm getting confused because I'm feeling everything all at the same time. Channeling is interesting. But I'm feeling like for some of you, you're happy here in that single. For others of you, you're enjoying friendships and making other bonds and maybe ready to kind of explore love if it makes its way in. For others of you, you've already, excuse me, experienced the single and the friendships, and then the love presents itself, and you have the choice, and you may want to take that, right? Yeah, the signs of love have been all around you. I feel like signs and synchronicities, or they will be. Again, I'm getting that you could be anywhere on this path. So if you're waiting and you're just enjoying that single, just know that love and signs and synchronicities and everything like that is just up ahead on your path. So I feel like you don't have to stay single, although you might want to. So yeah, look, we do have single parent here as well. You could be a single parent and just enjoying, you know, spending time with family, raising your little one or raising your older one as well. You know, being a parent is a lifetime thing. It's not just once they hit 18 that, you know, you have to let them go or stop being the parent. I know my son is going to be my son forever. You know, I'm always going to be there to support him no matter what he's doing or what he's up to in his life. And I get that energy here too. So some of you could have older children as well. I hear throughout high school. So I know, and into college. And now I'm seeing someone with a child who has a child of their own now and supporting them in that way, right? Really gorgeous energy. I feel like I could be talking to someone who really has decided that single life really suits them. It's like I can do what I want. I can make my own choices. I can invite someone in when I'm ready. If they're not what I'm looking for, I can cut those cords. It's like I could want you, but I don't need you. And I feel like that was something you needed to understand in your life or something you needed to feel in your life. I feel like maybe there were people of the past who made you feel like you needed someone to survive. But you found your own strength and now you stand tall all on your own. I do get that energy there. Yeah, courage to just be you, to not have to be attached to, I guess, go against what the world kind of assumes is what you're supposed to do. You know, get married, have children, stay in that relationship, grow old together. All of those things are wonderful if that's the path you choose, right? But there are other paths. There are alternative paths. You can stay single, right? You can enjoy your life in a different way. I feel like it's up to you. I feel like you will have more than a few opportunities for love. I feel like I'm talking to that soul that has the opportunities or will soon have opportunities coming in. Yeah. Until then, we enjoy the silence. I do feel like there is someone of the past. I feel like this is someone that gave you a very heavy lesson, a very difficult lesson, a very painful lesson. And I feel like part of that, I just want to make sure that you kind of dive in there because I feel like there might be something in there that makes you feel like single is the only option. And I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to understand that you can jump in any place if you want to, that it is safe for you to do that. There is something about a certain person and a certain situation that maybe made you feel less than safe about sharing your world with someone. So I do want you to dive in there. Spirit kind of says you can dive in there. And there's a couple little things that you might have missed. It's like that freshly mown lawn where everything's all even, but you got a couple little sprouts here and there. It's like those couple little sprouts might be what's kind of holding you back completely from indulging in other areas, like that love area of life, right? So be sure that it is in fact your decision and not kind of like out of fear your decision, but because you want it to be that way. Does that make sense to you? I feel like for those of you who kind of feel like there might be something underneath of it all, I would encourage you, Spirit would encourage you to dive in there and just pull those up. I feel like this is a person that left you shattered, heartbroken and shattered, maybe starting from what looked like a ground zero, if that helps. I feel like you're a long way from where you've been. I feel like you march to the beat of your own drum. I hear sassy and fun, so whether masculine or feminine, you've got your own, I hear eclectic. It's like your own personality, your own way of being. You know, I think somebody would really love your company. I feel like you're that awesome of a person that there is someone out there who would be overjoyed to have you in their life or to have you as their person. And you might really want to share yourself too. It might be nice to see yourself through the eyes of someone else's love for you. I feel like that might be something fun. And you'll have a proposal in the future. I am going to drop it there. I do feel like you just needed to know that these opportunities are up ahead in case you want to take them. Just in case single is maybe, you know, a part of your journey that you'd like to step out from, right? And try something new, like love and commitment and maybe having that future or that stable, steady home with someone else, sharing it with someone else, right? Okay. I am going to jump in here. All right. Oh, we dropped something. We dropped an egg. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, this might be harder. I have a silly Band-Aid. It's hard when you try to revamp things. I am no handyman. Oh, okay. Blank space. But I was trying to do something outside with solar lamps on our thing, and I ended up cutting my hand, which kind of stinks, but, you know, I tried. I need a handyman. All right. I have a honey-do list at my house, and I don't have a handyman, so I feel like I'm going to have to look into that. All right. Let's see. Anything else? I heard something about teens. I heard something about Teen Titan. So I don't know if you have a really big, strong teen, or I don't know. I'm just saying, oh my gosh. I hear big and lovable. So I don't know if you have just a child that towers over you. I am kind of getting something like that, but they're like the gentle giant is kind of what I'm getting. Or this might be saying something about you when you were young, something about a gentle giant. You know, I do feel like this has masculine energy attached to it. For some, it could be feminine, but I do feel like this has a masculine energy attached to it. And I hear, will you let him stay soft? So this could be someone who has a really gentle type of nature, but maybe they're in a harsher environment. It could be in school, could be in the workplace, but I just kind of feel like if you notice that they're starting to behave differently or their answers to you are a bit more gruff or harsh, I would say this person might need a hug. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like you could have a teen, whether gentle giant or not, that just needs a hug. They just need your time, your effort, your energy. Even if you're busy in life, take that time, sit down, and just check in with them. Just say, you know what? I could really use a hug. I could use one of your hugs. I feel like this teen could really just need that right now. Just maybe the stressors are at an all-time high. A lot of kids have just gone back to school as well. They could be having some issues with other kids at school. You know, just check in with them, see how they're doing, because I feel like if you don't address it, it could spiral out of control and their whole demeanor could change. I feel like, so just keep checking in. It's like, make sure that, you know, it's like, hey, if you have anything that's bothering you, just let me know. It's like, I'm always here. And I feel like that, just that right there is so important to this teen. So for those of you that need that, if that's not for you, leave it on the board. It's for someone else, right? Let's see. Is there anything else? Okay, so you may have someone in your life, and I don't love to go into this energy, but I feel like it's necessary. It's kind of piggybacking off of the teen message, but I feel like this could be an adult. This could be a young person. I feel like it's just someone that could be in your life that may be showing signs of mental or emotional instability. And what I mean by that is they may be suffering in silence. Now, you don't have to be a mental health professional to help this person, but I feel like you being there for them and letting them know you're there for them. If you see someone in your life and you love them and they're struggling, encouraging them to reach out and get what they need. Maybe they need you to make the phone call. Maybe they need you to help them in some way. I feel like it's just someone suffering, and I feel like you may realize it if they're snippy when they talk to you, or they talk back to you in some way. It's like, and then they apologize and they're sorry, and it might be something more. I feel like if you catch it while it's early, again, you might be able to help this person from digging a deeper hole for themselves, one that may end in disaster, basically, the lowest it can get, right? I just feel like that energy's here as well. So, you know, check on the people you love. That's all I want to say. Just check on the people that you love. Let them know that you're there for them and you have time for them and you have space for them, right? That's all. I feel like that's what I want to say because I feel like that's super important. Okay. I hear something about winds and really heavy winds. So I don't know if somebody's going to deal, and I hear with damage on a house. So I don't know if somebody could be dealing with damage on a house from heavy winds. I hear gale force winds. Yeah, I don't know. I hear batten down the hatches. So I don't know if you've got a storm coming or you will soon have a storm coming, or you may suffer something. I'm seeing something like siding pulled away from the home. So it could be something like that as well. Or you could be in a stage now where you have to fix what happened from a storm. Could be something like that. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? All right. We have the ancestor hand. And since nothing fell in it, everything in some way is a gift. Oh, I hear, did you find it or did it find you? So for some of you, you may have gone to adopt a pet. For some of you, a pet may have found you. And what I mean by that is sometimes little stray kittens like to find their own home, right? And I am seeing that for someone. Or your child may bring home a pet and say, can I keep it, Mom, or can I keep it, Dad? It's got that energy as well. I am seeing a little boy with a frog in his hand. So could be something like that as well. Doesn't have to be a fluffy pet to be a loved pet. Yeah, I'm also seeing a big lizard as well, or something like that. Maybe it's an iguana. All right, what else? So a pet could be a gift. I hear, how can I say no, when you see the look on your child's face? It's like, how can I say no? So I do kind of see that for someone as well, but it could be a really good gift. It could be something that this child really loves, or this gift of the pet coming in could be something that you didn't know you needed, or you didn't know you would value so much as you do after this pet becomes part of your life, right? I feel like nurturing this pet and taking care of this pet actually really, I feel like, shows you another facet of yourself, maybe one that you didn't know you had. Could be something like that. I hear, didn't know I needed it. So, and trust me, I know how that is. I didn't know I needed a pet until I actually thought I was bringing home a dog for my son, and as a Christmas present one year. And I ended up taking the little dog downstairs with me. And, you know, he's the family pet. He is my son's dog. But the little guy sleeps with me because I have no carpet downstairs. And when he was a baby, it was just easier. But I didn't know how much I needed to love that little animal. It really helped my healing process. I was going through a really tough time. And I hadn't realized that that would actually help me. So it helped my son and it helped myself adjust to a different way of being in our lives when we had a bit of a tower moment, right? So I do kind of see that for someone, the key to the heart. Yeah, it keeps on coming through. So someone is either just gotten a pet, getting a pet, or one will just show up for you. It's like, and for someone I hear familiar. So you may have a familiar coming towards you. Something like that. Could be any type of pet at all. Okay, so yeah, now I feel like this goes with this. Okay, so we do have a love situation coming in here as well. Another ancestor type gift. They could be ushering in someone for you. Someone where romance is, I feel like romance is how it comes in. I hear steamy, so it could get steamy very quickly. Very lucky break. It's like you meet this person in a very lucky way or by chance. I feel like this is something that may race forward quickly, but this person provides you like peace in your heart. And I feel like that's how you'll know it's okay to race forward with this person. It's peaceful. It's got a peaceful energy to it. That's a gift from ancestors and divine. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.